So we know that it was Eve that took of the fruit and ate. But Adam, as we heard in this verse, is stood next to her. He is with her and he has done nothing. He's not stopping her. He's got the opportunity to say, Eve, do not do this. Remember God's commandments to us and do not take of that fruit, and definitely do not eat. There was many points as this is played out in this chapter that Adam could have stepped in and he didn't. And they say that by doing nothing is evil in itself. And Adam, who stood by and watched all of this play out and not saying anything, has done just as much wrong as Eve did by taking of the fruit and eating it herself. And then to make things worse, as we heard, not only just did he stand by, but he also ate himself. He also participated himself. It's how we in the world today can actively be involved in bad things happening and then saying, I didn't do anything because I didn't participate. Well, actually, by doing nothing, you are participating. But sometimes we even get caught up worse than that, as Adam did. And then he took of that fruit, in a sense, thinking perhaps that because Eve is now eating, I can do it. She's done the worst, and now I can take of that apple as well. But don't forget, we get men Adam's apple. It's not the Eve apple, it's the Adam's apple. It kind of got stuck in his throat, didn't it? And that's what we call this forever to be remembered as the Adam's apple. We cannot, as Christians, we cannot stand by when evil is happening or when bad things are being played out and saying, well, actually, because I didn't say anything, I'm not culpable in this. You absolutely are. And even worse is to stand by and let things play out and then join in after because you feel safe, because you didn't want to be the first one in. This story from Genesis about the fall of mankind was not just Eve, it was Adam as well, doing nothing and then joining in. As Christians, we have to step in and protest things or stop things that are right, that go against God's good order that we know now as redeemed people of Jesus. And we have to step in when it is the right time to do that, never standing by and proclaiming the good news of Jesus into those situations, and then definitely not participating in a way that we would be seen to affirming those things. And there are many, many things in the world that we need to speak out against as Christians. And if we don't, then we are just as culpable as the people who are doing those evil and bad acts. Let us pray.